We've just entered the most disruptive time that humanity has ever seen. The machine economy is here. For a long time, it's been a sci-fi imagination and future that we saw in movies. But right now, we have autonomous robotaxis driving on our streets. We have robots that make our coffee and serve it to us. And we have drones, which are delivering packages and food. And this means that in the next 10 years, the global workforce is going to transform from being human-centric to becoming machine-centric. And this might sound scary, because many people are afraid of their jobs. But we have some good news here for you today. And the machine economy is literally a $100 trillion opportunity. And the reason for that is that all kinds of machines, be it robots, sensors, autonomous cars, will be trading goods and services in real time around the world 24/7. It's literally going to be the biggest economy that this planet has ever seen. And peaq is uniquely positioned to capture that opportunity. We've been building an ecosystem which is today live with more than 60 machine economy applications. We have more than 2.5 million users which joined the machine economy right now. And as I speak, there are already more than 3.2 million machines and devices connected to the peaq chain, and this is by far the most in the entire industry. And not only that, we're working with the biggest and the best. Bosch being the biggest or largest sensor manufacturer in the world, largest automotive supplier. We've pioneered decentralized charging with Audi, working with Europe's largest airline, Lufthansa, and Europe's largest media conglomerate, Bertelsmann. Last but not least, we're also working with one of the largest telcos in the world, Telecom. And to add to this, most of them are also running peaq validators to secure the network. So they're all in on powering the machine economy. And the reason they are working with us and trusting in us is because we've designed a system from the ground up that is there to power the machine economy and the machine economy only. peaq comes with machine-native functionalities as part of the blockchain protocol itself. That means those standards are not on the smart contract level, but they're actually engraved in the protocol. And the beauty is, peaq supports forkless runtime upgrades, which allows those standards to be refined and new ones to be developed. And enterprises, governments, and builders can participate in the governance of making those standards go live on chain. And the groundbreaking part about this is that you don't need to deploy new smart contracts or build proxy contracts. As soon as a standard is updated or added to the chain, it goes live for all machines, all humans, and all applications. And this is necessary when building such a global system. Furthermore, peaq is designed to scale with the machine economy. So as the machine economy becomes bigger, peaq can scale up its throughput elastically. We've done more than 50K TPS in production. That's not in a lab environment, and this is only the beginning. peaq can scale to hundreds of thousands of TPS because it has cores that can elastically be spun up as block production increases. So whenever more blocks need to be produced, a new core is being added. You can see here 12 cores working in parallel that can go up to 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. So literally that network, that chain, is built to scale as demand increases. Furthermore, peaq has a Nakamoto coefficient of 185, and this is one of the highest in the entire industry, much higher than most of the chains that you know. And the reason for that is that censorship resistance and decentralization are not optional in the machine economy. Right now, we have a lot of centralized chains, be it centralized sequencers that could be easily censored by anyone taking control, or chains that scale and run on a few data centers around the world. In the machine economy, decentralization and censorship resistance are not optional, they are foundational. And this is kept in mind when we design peaq. Furthermore, peaq comes with an EVM, so any EVM application can be deployed and built with ease. And that's not all. peaq is not just the computer powering the machine economy. From the very beginning, we've designed the ecosystem in a way that all the ecosystem applications together build the infrastructure that is required for the machine economy. Many of you have heard the term DePIN, which stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. And DePINs are crowdsourcing services like energy, connectivity, storage, sensor networks. All of those are critical goods and services for the machine economy. Picture an autonomous car, which is buying energy from a DePIN and getting traffic data from another sensor network DePIN. All of those things are foundational to the machine economy. And peaq's ecosystem is powering them and providing them today, right here. And now that the infrastructure is in place, we're getting to the most exciting machines that we can imagine right now. Robots. More specifically, humanoid robots. I'm announcing here in Korea, probably the most pro-robot country in the world, the peaq Robotics SDK, which allows any robot to be connected and onboarded to the machine economy with ease. And that's fantastic for the robots. They can come on chain and they can become economic agents now. So by onboarding them, they can offer goods and services and consume goods and services. And that's fantastic, because they can generate value and become real economic assets. But what about us humans in that whole transition? So let's imagine, what if the more value those machines and robots are creating, the more all of us can earn from that machine economy? What if we turn revenue-generating machines into financial assets that can be owned by all of us? All of this is reality on peaq today. We've designed the machine economy free zone, where we've built a unique space to make all of that happen and bring it to life right now. And I have some alpha for all of you. Machine tokenization, as I just talked about, is becoming reality very fast right now. Most of you, when entering the conference, have probably seen the big Cybertruck with a peaq logo on it. And the Cybertruck is a prime example of a revenue-generating machine and robot that can get fractionalized. So as this Cybertruck is making money and making profit, many people can earn from that. And I'm extremely excited to now announce, right here in Korea, the world's first tokenized robot being on-chain on peaq. It's a vertical farm which is autonomously producing farming goods and has a yield of approximately 20%. Can you imagine? Just with a farming machine, you can generate a yield of 20% while contributing to critical food infrastructure. This farm is live right now in Hong Kong. But I'm very sure that Korea is going to be the leading market for tokenized on-chain machines. And we're here to make sure that this is the case. Crypto for a long time has been a lot about fun and a lot about speculation. But right now, I'm very happy and proud to share that crypto is becoming global infrastructure, which is going to help us transform society into a better future. And it's going to play a critical role in making sure that the age of AI and abundance is structured and set up in a way that all of us can profit from it. And to put things into perspective, Bitcoin was there and freed money. Then later, Ethereum came and freed applications. And right now, peaq is here and frees machines. Thank you, everyone.